on arrival. Femi Fani-Kayode, Reno mockery among 60 plus Tinubu envoys facing foreign rejection. That is to say, all the places where they have been posted to be ambassadors to, they were snubbed. Nobody came to probably visit them or say, you are welcome to our country, our ambassador, blah, blah, blah. They are being rejected. You see that Reno mockery, they should cancel him. They should not only reject him, they should deport him back to Nigeria. That's very good. More than 63 of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's newly appointed ambassadors and high commissioners remain in limbo after several countries refused or delayed granting diplomatic approval, that is agreement, citing the short time left in the administration. Those people, thank you to them. It's remaining. You don't spend 3 years. It's remaining just 1 year. By the special grace of God, it's remaining just 1 year. So why? If another president comes in, the person will definitely also want to have his own ambassadors, and definitely not the likes of FFK and Reno mockery. The president approved the deployment of 65 envoys on March 6, 2026 to fill positions across Nigeria's 109 missions, many of which had been without substantive heads for over 2 years following a full recall in 2023. However, only the United Kingdom and France have so far granted approval. You people already know why. You people already know why, because they've signed some agreements with the UK and with France. I hope people remember when he went to sign one document with France, and then it wasn't not last week he went to sign another one in UK, where he went to UK and they went to sign. Only God knows what they are signing. That was why those ones approved of the ambassadors that were posted to their country. The remaining countries rejected them. Countries are reportedly reluctant to accept ambassadors from governments with less than 2 years remaining in office, with the administration ending in May 29, 2027. Many view the posting as too short term. India has signaled it will not approve Nigeria's nominee, Ambassador Muhammad Dahiru, while Germany and Mexico are among nations said to be hesitant. Can you imagine? Hi God, they don't want to see our country finish, okay? Some prominent names affected include former aviation minister FFK Fani-Kayode, that's good for him, and commentator Reno mockery, that's very good, whose posting remains uncertain pending foreign approval. They will not approve it. They will not approve it. When somebody was writing letter and saying that no, Reno mockery is not somebody that they should accept as the ambassador, people were saying that it's not going to work. They are not even going to see your letter. they are not even going to see the person's letter. See, they rejected him. The delay follows a prolonged gap in Nigeria's diplomatic representation, during which missions were run by lower-ranking officials, raising concerns about the country's global engagement. As of now, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has not issued an official statement, leaving dozens of envoys awaiting clarity on their posting. Neko says, why will France and UK will not be approved? Those making our resources, if Nigeria government borrowed money from China, they squander it at UK and France for hospitals and other bills. Ajiki said this is a public national embarrassment, as in no embarrassment this one. Out of almost 64 countries, only 2 accepted. The rest, they are hesitant. They don't want it. My God, now really public national embarrassment. Michael says APC is a shameful, disgraced party globally. Their religious bigotry and fanaticism has earned them this global rejection. In Nigeria, they are also rejected. Tinubu is rejected. The only thing in APC is Ambode Akinwumi, ex-Lagos governor. Even the referee regrets helping APC in 2023. What a shame Nigeria is. Ambode says UK and France are this country's greatest enemies. I agree with you. Adebola says, is this writer a politician or a journalist? This write-up is from the pit of hell. Accreditation of ambassador follows a predetermined protocol, and politicians, journalists like this writer should go and look for another job. Go and look for the job for him now. Kevin says, you just mentioned that accreditation of ambassadors follow a predetermined protocol. That's exactly the point these countries are standing on. It's too short a time, barely a year to end an administration. you send ambassadors. There's obviously no time to go through the protocol of accepting ambassadors according to these countries. Tinubu government have been in power since 3 years now. If we as Nigerians refuse to plan our country, don't assume other countries behave the same. Yes, other countries, they are organized. They plan well. They know what they are doing. Maybe we say we just do anyhow. After almost 3 years, that's when you are sending ambassadors. This says, Rafa, the rejection has nothing to do with the Igbos. What he's saying is it has to do with the Igbos. Because the Igbos are not the country that rejected them. While those that rejected them know the cogent reason for doing so, any individual commenting on the social media is doing that based on his understanding and reasoning, which has nothing to do with tribes or ethnicity. For you to be generalizing clearly indicates your level of knowledge and understanding about life, period. Change says, so far so good. The more you look, the less you see. The less you see, the more you look. And the more you talk, period. Okay. APC has been rejected. Yes, Daniel says, no sensible country will accept them. They are beggars, baggages. Poloto says, totally disgraceful and disheartening, I'm telling you. Nigeria, hey God. Abaka says, clueless government managing and administering over docile people. Basil says, there are bunches of non-credible Nigerians. What a disgrace, that's a big disgrace. Emmanuel Fine says, this is exactly how everything our government does. It's flawed. Very rudderless politician job has no experience, no adherence to global best standard, and we keep getting little or no result. APC is the worst thing that have ever happened to Nigeria. Yes, 93% says Nigeria is a good example of a useless country. Maker says only UK and France are ready to cover your shame. Virus countries. Ozoma says Reno and Zombika thought that they are smarter than Tinubu. Tinubu just wants to show you fools that he has forgiven you idiots on sins you done against him, but with his mind he knows that you monkey will be rejected, so you will see it as if it is not his fault. Reno, you want to be an ambassador after calling him a criminal, drug baron. You hear the smell. Like why Zombika, the whole police said that Tinubu will not be president, which means that there is no God, and you want him to appoint you, idiot, as ambassadors. Don't mind them. Gemma says, I must see frustration, or why take it personally? David Amos says, all of them are criminals, they should be arrested. Daniel says, like everything they have done, their cats are before their horses. It's a sorry situation. The only country so greedy about anything. Nigeria quickly agreed and welcomed the envoy sent to their respective countries. It's a shame. It's a shame. Big one. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.